Okay, let's get into audience questions for the week. A lot of Bernie related audience questions this week, but let's do it. Let's get right into them. Hey, David, Marianne Williamson has endorsed Bernie Sanders for president of the United States and in the Democratic primary. Could this be a turning point in Bernie's campaign? And is it likely Bernie will select Marianne as his running mate if he is the nominee? So I've been asked similar questions before. I don't know that Marianne Williamson is going to figure significantly into the nomination process nor into the eventual presidential campaign. I would be shocked if Bernie Sanders selects Marianne Williamson as his running mate. If I had to bet, I would give pretty significant odds against that. Now, of course, I don't bet because I don't know what I'm doing. But if I had to bet, I would very heavily bet against Marianne being Bernie's running mate. I don't believe that in any kind of mathematical sense, her endorsement of Bernie is any kind of a turning point. But I don't think Marianne's a bad person. Her message of love is a perfectly fine message. I've interviewed Marianne Williamson before. As many of you know, I'm not really on board with a lot of her sort of woo stuff, but she struck me as a perfectly nice lady, genuine in most senses, although always with the idea of selling some of those new age books lingering somewhere in the back there. But I didn't see any of that when I saw her introduce Bernie at an event. She seems to just genuinely like Bernie Sanders. I believe she thinks Bernie would be the best person to represent the Democratic Party in the general election, and presumably also that he's the best person to beat Donald Trump. So I have no ill will whatsoever. I think she's a kooky person. And I know that when I said this during the debates that she did make it into, some people were mad. I mean, research Marianne Williamson. You can both have a unique message of love and brotherhood and sisterhood among people and whatever, and it's great. And you can have some kooky new age pseudoscience woo beliefs, and she happens to have both of them. So welcome her support of Bernie. Sure, Bernie Sanders is doing nothing wrong by having her introduce him at a rally. It's all lovely. I don't believe that she is going to play any significant role in Bernie's eventual in the remainder of Bernie's primary campaign. And if he were to be the nominee, I don't believe Marianne is going to be Bernie's running mate. If you disagree with me, let me know. I am willing always to have my mind changed. I want to tell you about one of our sponsors, Magic Spoon. Remember breakfast cereal? When I was growing up, breakfast cereal was a really big part of my Saturday mornings. Then I became an adult and realized I don't want to be eating all that sugar. I don't want to be eating all that junk. And now breakfast has gotten much more boring. Magic Spoon is a new cereal company that has discovered how to recreate your favorite childhood cereals with zero sugar, 12 grams of protein, and just 3 grams of net carbs per serving. They offer 4 flavors based on the classics: cocoa, fruity, frosted, and blueberry, plus the variety pack, which lets you try them all. Magic Spoon spent more than a year working with the best food scientists and chefs to recreate the taste and texture of that classic sugary cereal. But it tastes so incredible, you would never guess that it was healthy. It's keto friendly, gluten free, grain free, soy free, low carb, and GMO free. You've got to try it to believe it because it tastes great. My favorite, of course, cocoa. Cocoa. Go to magicspoon.com/Pakman. Grab a variety pack and try it today. Make sure to use the promo code Pakman at checkout to get free shipping. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. If you don't like it for any reason, you'll get a refund. No questions asked. That's magicspoon.com/Pakman, promo code Pakman for shipping.